You know, I hope everybody's having a good morning. Give me just a second here. Mm, That will be my dad calling. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm back, people. Um, yeah. Got a little quick updates and um and whatnot. Just waiting on some people to come up in the house. I shared this all over the place. If you guys are just coming in, please share this out too. And sharing um, a picture that I had of me the other day of being out with my family. So don't know how long it's going to take for it to pop up, but hope you all are having a good day. It is raining over here, but anyway, um, from what I've seen with Ghost Dog, he is going to be going live later on today, and he's going to be going for a long time. His plan is to be selling the rest of the items that he has put up for sale. And I'm most likely going to be there um at least part of the time. And I'm just gonna say this. I'm glad I'm working. Yesterday was a pretty cool day. It was a little bit easy, but I'm definitely feeling the I'm definitely feeling the effects of being up on my feet all day. And I was working in the I done a lot more hands on than I thought I would on my first day. So hey, Midnight Paranormal, good to see you. How are you? And the people that I got to meet yesterday are really nice. I got to meet the manager, and she's awesome. Definitely um, some good people to work with. And I got to learn about policies. I had to sit down and watch some videos, and definitely working towards a trying to tolerate the next Saturday and Sunday is going to be hard because I'm working 8 hours. But I'd rather get that over with and start getting used to it. I'm off Monday and Tuesday, and I'm back at it. I'm glad that you were able to catch me live too, Midnight Paranormal. It has been a while, and I've been missing you. And because I am going to be working a lot, you guys are not going to see me very much. I mean, you guys might see me on like Twitter. I might say something, but I might not be able to go live very much. And it's because of this new job. I'm just kind of sore and tired and like, yeah, I'm going to be a little bit more grouchy. Um, Definitely my body's not used to work standing up on my feet for too long. Um, while I've been over here stuck at the house, I've been mainly sitting down, not really doing a whole lot of moving around. Um, so maybe this is going to kick my tail into gear to get better. Now, luckily, with where I'm working at, I'm not exactly alone. A lot of times when you go to these kind of stores, you only see maybe one person or maybe one other person in the store. But they do have usually more than one person in the store working at the same time. And sometimes you just don't see them. But it's definitely nice to have a change. Um, and I'm hoping for the best at this store, that this job is gonna be really good to me. Once I get over being sore and I get used to working again, I don't think I'll have much of a problem working there. Yeah, Ghost Dog is still kind of sick. He took he definitely took yesterday off from streaming, from what I could tell. Um, give himself a break and a chance to rest, and he did get a whole slew of things bought. So now he's worked on getting everything cleaned up and ready to go for shipping out to everybody. And I'm really proud of him for sticking through. Even though he's been sick, he's been working hard at trying to sell things. For those that do not know, he is selling some of his equipment, video, I guess I'd call it videography equipment. He has been looking at selling GoPros and all that. Porta Grip. Hello and welcome. But yes, Ghost Dog does have an updated list on his Twitter. If you guys like, if y'all are interested in getting any of the items that are still on sale, he does have a list. And he does have pictures of the items that he is selling. And if you like anything from Ghost Dog, just DM him and let him know. So definitely a good thing. But yeah. Yesterday was a friend of mine's birthday. Chief, I want to say happy birthday. I know I said happy birthday to you before yesterday, but I'm saying it on the live stream. Happy birthday. And the back, I had a coughing spell start. I was surprised yesterday while I was working, I wasn't coughing that bad. I do smoke. And yes, these little 4-hour shifts, I'm trying to avoid smoking while I'm working. And they're like, girl, you need to go outside and smoke. I'm like, nope, I'm trying to avoid that. They're like, dang. So, yeah, I'm trying to cut back on smoking. I actually do a lot of smoking, especially chain smoking at times. Don't need to be. But so what's been going on with everybody? Kind of gave y'all a little update on what I've been doing. And it's raining outside, guys, so I am going to be having a hard time with internet. I do apologize. And you probably hear my dog snoring in the background. She's sleeping. So, but I do have a few videos already up that are getting ready for being released. I'm going to be um trying to schedule them. I may schedule them while I'm working so I can't watch them. So, you guys, if you don't see me at all, it's because it's at a time where I'm supposed to be working and I don't want to get in trouble. um, you have a new girlfriend. Oh, that's awesome. Midnight Paranormal. Hope everything turns out well. And with that raining, it does not help anything with my arms and legs, like where I've been working. And I will have to say, it's a pain to like set things back up in the in the store, especially if you got these little bitty packages and you don't know where they actually go, and you have to match up numbers. Numbers were running together for me for a little bit. She does YouTube. Oh, that's cool, Midnight Paranormal. That is cool. And I'm lucky to find a job that's not really that far away from home. And working with some great people, some good people. I just got to know them yesterday a little bit. And hopefully I'll work with them some tomorrow. Okay, Midnight Paranormal. That sounds good. But yeah, I've been kind of. I was really nervous about yesterday. I'm glad I got it over with. That stress is off of me, and I'm starting to learn what to do there. And hopefully, you know, I start picking up more. I started to, not quite, but I started to, and there is some complications of uh with the technology, but not as bad, I would say. I just can't wait until I'm basically done training and whatnot, and get get going with the job and take off on it. Um, they say it's pretty easy to um, I guess you could say climb the ladder of um, different positions in the store. So I may stay with this company. I have no clue. But for now, I am staying with the company. And hello, peoples. Welcome, welcome. I am sneaking in a live stream because I know later on the day is going to be a little chaotic, and I'm going to be doing what I can to help. One of my best friends, he is going to be going live later on today, and he got he does have some items that are for sale. Him and the family that took him in have been sick with no income coming in, and he is selling these items to buy food for the house and for bills that he has to help pay for. He does not have a job right now, and part of it is because he's sick and he has been looking. I think both of us need to cut down. Yes, I agree with you, Midnight Paranormal. But uh, Ghost Dog is going to be going live later on today to try to sell the items. He's also got on his Twitter as a pinned post, he is trying to sell the rest of the items that he is looking to sell. And if you want to check that out, it's at its ghost underscore dog. And if you can check it out, see if you want to ask any questions. And that's one of the reasons why he goes live. If people have questions about the items, he's able to answer them. Some things were just taken out of the box. Some things were kind of used once or twice. Everything is it's a year or less old. So definitely check it out. So wanted to put that out there. I'm not sure if he's going to go live on YouTube or not, but his name on YouTube is Haunted Trucking. Haunted Trucking. So definitely check it out if you can. I have several videos that are up or and waiting already for being able um, to watch, to view. I just haven't figured out which ones I want to show first. I can't wait. I am probably gonna go try to take a nap here soon. Ain't been on here too long. And the dog is snoring. Doggy is snoring. Cute little snoring, but snoring nevertheless. But yeah, today's Friday, y'all. Thank God it's Friday. Then we got the weekend. And I also want to say happy anniversary to my mom and dad. Their anniversary was on Wednesday. And happy anniversary to my sister and my brother in law. And their anniversary is today. Parents have been together 42 years. And they haven't killed each other yet. Very surprising. But it's awesome to see that. You know, you don't see that a whole as much nowadays. And me, I would rather be single until I know for sure who um who's the right person for me. And my sister and her brother-in-law been together almost 17 years. Yeah, something like that. Which I find really cool too. And I hope they had. I, I know my mom and dad pretty much had a decent anniversary. And I hope my sister does too. Hey, Boomer D. Let me go ahead and make you a moderator. Okay. And it's great to see everybody. Yes, I do have a job. Yes, I will be more more or less quiet on social media for a little while. When I get a chance to be on, is when I'll be on. I can't promise anything anymore because I am going to be working. I'm going to try to work a lot. I made some mistakes when I was working at McDonald's in South Carolina. I am working towards not doing that. Fortunately, um, I learned some lessons from that. It is so great to see you, Boomer Dean, and thank you, Porter Grip, um, for that smashing that like button. And guys, if you can share it out, let everybody know that I am live. I'm not going to be on too long, but I wanted to come on and chill with y'all. It's Friday. Um, Excited about this new job venture, and I've always liked retail jobs. I'm not like yes, I sure did, Boomer. Started last night. I'm sore as hell today, and I got to work tonight. So I'm kind of like, yeah. But I went up yesterday when I started. It was great. Like people were really nice. They were trying to train me. The manager there is awesome. She totally understands. Um, People have different situations, and she understands my situation with transportation, and she's working with me because of my transportation. She's working with me on um, my work, that I'm very limited to the hours that I can work right now, and she's okay with that. And I can, when I get my own car, I'm going to be doing a lot more of a full-time job rather than part-time. And I will say, putting things back where they're supposed to go when you don't know where they're supposed to go, and you go by the barcode, all those numbers ran together for me yesterday. I'm like, where is this supposed to go again? It took me a while. I started getting used to that. And they've, you know, they have safety measures I didn't know about. Like the people that are closing, they do have some safety measures up there. So it's not like one person shuts down the entire store. You got at least two people that are there that will go out together. Thank God. So it's good. It is so good. Um, the only sad thing is that they're putting up Christmas stuff now rather than wait until at least after Halloween's over with. It's like everybody wants to get a jump start on putting up Christmas. Yes, I did get that job. Yes, I am sore. And yes, I am going to be taking it easy today. I'm going to be laying around a lot. Um, and at least until I have to go to work. But one thing's for certain, one of the reasons why I have such an issue with trying to get a job before was because you'll get the hang of it and do well. I hope so. One of the reasons why there was a big holdup on me even trying to get a job was because my dad was refusing to help me with transportation. A couple weeks ago, actually, it was almost exactly 2 weeks I had put in my application for applying for a job. I got tired of it. I knew I could do it. I wanted to do it. And so I put in applications in several places. And I told my dad I got it. I did it. He was like, "Well, don't expect me to take you back and forth." I'm like, first of all, I'm older. I've learned some lessons. Second of all, this store shuts down at a certain time. When it's time to clock out, it's time to clock out. So it's not like when you're working at a 24-hour store and you have to sit there. You have the option of sitting there and waiting or going shopping or whatever. But that was one of my biggest hangups with my dad. Well, yesterday was the start of it, and my dad's like, "Well, I'm proud of you." I'm like, "Dude, I would have gotten a job sooner if you hadn't started trying to tell me I can't get transportation or get help with transportation." And the fact that the store manager was willing to work with me on my hours. If it wasn't for those two factors, I probably wouldn't have that job. And I'm very thankful for it. I really, really am. And I'm happy about it. Like, seriously happy because I know I can do this job. It's just getting back and forth to work was going to be hard if my dad wasn't going to help me out. And I looked up on the manager. The manager rocks. She really does. And she's not picky with the ways that like uniforms and stuff. She's not picky with it as long as it's decent and it's not torn up, which I like that. I get to wear decent, comfy shoes if I, you know, that's one of the biggest things about when I work is I have to have something to help my feet because my feet are always in excruciating pain when I'm on my feet for too long. Oh, definitely. We all have learned lessons. But my dad's the one type that he will hold grudges. And he stays stubborn in his ways. So I kind of overrid him on getting a job. I'm tired of asking for help with like keeping up with my phone, uh, keeping the service going, and also my cigarette deal. I know I smoke a lot, so I want to help out there. You know, take on that responsibility, pay a little bit of rent to help my parents out, get my own groceries because sometimes I don't get a whole lot of my favorite stuff I eat. Um, but I do get some things when it comes to grocery shopping. I do get some things, and a lot of times it's my mom. My dad does not like that. So I've turned around since I've got a job. I'm going to be going grocery shopping with them more. So, and I'm saving up for my own car so I can get back and forth to wherever I need to go. And that means I get to explore when I get a car. My dad holds grudges and he is stubborn. Let me tell you. There's things that happened when I was a kid that my dad really got ticked off about, and he still thinks about it to this day. He doesn't look at it as a learning experience for me. He just like, oh, you hate me because you said this when you were a kid. Really? Seriously? But nah, I love my parents. But my dad is one of the quirkiest guys that I know. Anyway, yeah, the next 3 days. Today is going to be a short day, and then the weekend is going to be 8 hours worth of standing on my feet, just having issues. I'm not keen on that. I'm very much dreading it, and you guys are probably going to be hearing me griping when I get either before or after I get off of work. I am definitely going to be hurting, and I may disappear this weekend and not really do anything. But it is raining yesterday for the last. It wasn't last night. It was the night before. I swear somebody took a knife and started stabbing the clouds because it just downpoured. It was like a whole sheet of water just dumped in my area. I wake up yesterday morning. This area started having flood warnings, flash flood warnings for most of the day. And I'm like, geez, can it just slow down on the rain just a little bit? Navy, Vietnam. Dad was in the army. He didn't stay in too long, but he uh he was in the army. A lot of my family members, they were either army or navy. And I remember that there's been times that people will talk smack about each branch. They'd be like, "No, army's better. Army does this. No, navy's better. They do this." And there's always a little bit of a jab at each other. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, it needs to slow down on the rain. I can understand like the need of a lot of rain, but it dumped the rain for a good 5-10 minutes the other night. And I'm like, why? Seriously. Why can't it just slow down just a little bit and not be such a downpour? I come from a large military family. Oh, wow. I know my grandpa, I don't know about my great uncle, but my grandpa, he was a World War II vet from the Navy. He he told us some military stories and during war stories. He'd also tell us about the Depression, and it was so interesting to hear that. But once the war was over, my grandpa kind of just moved on with life and done some things. I think he done some things even I think with the NASA program at some point. He uh he got to where he would grow his own food, um, vegetables and stuff. And he was always looking for deals. Always, always, always. He was so funny too. He always tried to be a jokester. And I got one uh grandfather that was in the army that I never did get to meet. He had issues and medical issues and he passed away. And he did everything he could to keep from people like in the family knowing at the time. And I think that kind of made a lot of people mad. Like he had already went through a lot medical wise and he kept everything from everybody. Um the last time and I think it made everybody pretty upset, and I could understand that. But he would have been over 100 years old if he had survived that. The illness that he had. But he was an army guy. My dad, he has told me stories about those the boot camp stuff. He's told me about. Um, yeah, in some ways, I'm kind of glad that I didn't qualify to be part of the army or the navy. To be honest, because I have asthma, I am overweight. I would have needed to. I would have ended up struggling to lose weight, to gain strength, and all that jazz in order to go into the army. Plus, my eyes, because of my eye situation, um, basically because I don't really have good depth perception. I wouldn't have been any good in the military anyway. So, kind of had to chalk it up, even though I really wanted to go in and be a soldier. Didn't wasn't going to work out for me. Was at my age, I don't think they would want me. So, I do have friends that are in the military. Most of them went into the Navy. Um, there's a few that went into the Army or the Marine Corps. So, Has anybody thought about, are you guys gonna dress up for a Halloween? I've thought about what I wanted to do. I don't know if I will or not though. So, oh, that's cool. Midnight Paranormal. But it's great to see everybody. I do appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, I've been on here a little while. So I think I may go ahead and jump off of here, guys. I still have pictures of my grandfather on this. Oh, that's cool. But I want to say much love to each and every person. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. Um, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Uh, stay safe out there. And guys, you just never know what's out there until you spread your wings and fly.